I always thought the left, or Democrats were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring.
Elon said something very similar that I've heard come from a lot of other people on the right. And that is, I thought the left was the party of empathy. And when they're saying that, that's a coded way of speaking. What they're really saying was, I thought the left were a bunch of pussies and we could just do whatever we want. Like they don't think that anybody on the left has guns. They don't think any of the left are intelligent. They just think everybody is an emotional disaster and we're going to melt down. Everybody think that on the right, not everybody, I shouldn't say everybody. The people on the right, a lot of people on the right think that the entire left is made up of this one person, that everybody is just a flavor of this one singular person. And because of that, whenever they are talking, whenever they're making their talking points, they are just imagining that you are that person, and that's how they're talking to you. They won't talk to you based on who you are, where you're coming from. I've already watched this, like the Dean clips from the debates and stuff like that. I've seen dozens of clips from him, and they all treat him like he is that person, that angry blonde that's screaming, and they think it's funny. They think it's funny for someone to get upset and yell and stuff like that because they think that whatever they're doing isn't a big deal. But the thing is, using that line, they're the party of empathy. Human beings should be the party of empathy. Like, if you aren't empathetic towards other people, if you look at your own actions and have no empathy for the lives that it affects, and you have no empathy for the people in your life that you're talking to, not just immediate family, like your neighbors and stuff like that, you're the kind of person that gets questioned by the police because why do you have tarp, duct tape, and a shovel and a hammer in your trunk? Like, that's the kind of person that those people are that lack empathy. Like, having understanding and empathy shouldn't be a democratic ideal. It should just be stuff humans do. If there's somebody hurting, if there's somebody in pain, you should have in your brain, when you see somebody struggling and suffering, some type of chemical response that says, I feel bad that that's happening to that person. Now, what you do with that, that's up to you. You don't have to give every homeless person money. You don't have to help every single person in the world that's struggling, because there's a lot of people struggling in the world. I understand that. But if you don't have that basic chemical process, it's not a party problem, it's a you problem.